Hello, everyone. Welcome to Stump Mic. The IPL 2021 is well and truly underway. The three matches were really exciting. Welcome to the week one roundup. Hi, Muthu.
Hi, Sivaji. So exciting matches has gone. Just three matches, but we had a lot of fun.
Yes. So let's start with the team selection, right? The team selection for the Mumbai was okay. What do you think?
Yeah, perfect. I mean, there's not many spaces to be filled in for them, so they didn't have to try many. It looked like a settled lineup, so they will have one or two changes here and there, but more or less the same team.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Going to RCB, I had really surprises, right? Washington Sundar opening the innings, right? If you see the past few seasons, the biggest failure for RCB was due to openers not doing well, and in 2020 they recovered very well. In 2021, they have actually added many openers into the squad, like Muhammad Azharuddin and KS Bharat. These are all the specialist openers, right? Against a big match against Mumbai Indians. I was really surprised to see Washington open the innings.
Yeah, so they didn't have many choices, I think, in the 11 they selected. So they just stopgap arrangement, I feel, until Padikkal is fully fit and back.
Yeah, that is good. Actually, yes, you're right. That Padikkal is the main person there. But still, playing against Mumbai, I expected them to have a specialist opener. You know, this is the right time. You know, being the very first match, they could have tried Muhammad Azharuddin, who has been really cracking sixes in the domestic circuit, right? They didn't go in the direction. So, I mean, it's a kind of a wasted opportunity, right? You know, we play this biggest team, even though it's only the first match that they lost. They should have explored with a better opener.
Yeah, I agree. They might have done a few different things, but I don't know what the team management is thinking, because already they had two debutants for RCB, Rajat Patidar and Shabaz Ahmed. So
Yeah.
would they go with another one? You know. So
no, Patidar, if you take Patidar, right, we have to talk about him. Rajat Patidar, he has got the same strike rate as Sky, Suryakumar Yadav, right? So they're pretty much on par, But the only difference is Mumbai Indians have a good openers, and Sky is supporting very well in one down. If you consider RCB, the openers were weak, and there was a big pressure on Patidar to carry on, and he failed yesterday, right? So this is the main difference between the. So nowadays I see that the trend of having one good opener and the other one supporting is no more option. And nowadays I see that both the openers are very they have to be very good, very good, making runs right from the first ball. You know, it looks like there is no role for anyone to support there, and the other one to strike the balls or something like that. So there are no such opportunities. So considering that, I think RCB, CSK, they all are not working on the openers, and the openers are winning the matches. And we saw yesterday for Delhi Capitals, they won against Chennai, and it was the openers who did the job.
Yeah. So once the draft catches worked in their favor, yes, opener did that job.
And let's move on to the next section of it. Harshal, what do you think about Harshal?
Brilliant performance, very much unexpected performance for RCB. Even people were talking about his selection in the team when the 11 was announced, whether it was the right selection or something. But I mean, he proved his worth. So he bowled brilliant.
And he used in-swingers. Just in-swingers was the mantra for him yesterday. and he was very successful and amazing. So you see that in the last three matches that has happened, the Indian bowlers have really done well.
Yes.
Harshal, uh, Avesh Khan, right? Yeah.
Yeah. He did well,
So
yeah.
these guys have done really well. Okay, so moving to the batters, right? I think Mumbai Indians took it very lightly.
It's again Harshal Patel comes into the picture there, right? Like he bowled brilliantly too. When Mumbai Indians were going to accelerate, the regular wickets didn't help them. The top order did the job to certain level,
Yeah,
but they couldn't finish it. So it's very difficult for new players to come in and hit it. And traditionally, Mumbai, we know, always are starting. I mean, so
slow starters basically.
yeah,
Slow starters, yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
okay. Yeah,
in that way, Mumbai won't be too concerned, but at the same time, they would love to change this habit of losing the first game. So.
yeah. On the other hand, if you see RCB is completely, they're still depending on ABD, right? ABD almost helped them to cross the line, which is not encouraging again. So they're again going back to the same structure and same way of playing the game. It looks like almost it's like a tradition that is happening, right? And
But I think Sivaji, RCB has. I mean, I like the approach of RCB this year because they have got Virat at the top and Glenn Maxwell and ABD in the right in the middle, and then your hitters and people are there. So the only question comes is about the selection of Dan Christian. I don't know what role he's playing. He's given most runs, and he didn't look comfortable when he was in the middle for the 3 balls. I think it's early stages, but still, I feel RCB is going in the right direction, in my opinion. So maybe a couple of selection issues, they may sort it out as the season goes on. But other than that, I think they are doing better than last year. I mean, they started well this year.
Yeah, so going to DC, DC is going from strength to strength, isn't it? I like the way the manager Ricky Ponting, he set out a message saying that you are selected in the team 11 by your attitude, right? And not by anything else, because talent, skill, everyone has got in the team. The entire team has got that. So it's the right intent, right attitude, whatever that is shown on the field during the coaching or practicing or whatever it is. That's how they're selected, and they're too strong. They're too strong. The way in which Shikhar and Prithvi Shah played, I think they're too strong, and they're definitely on the way of probably this time winning the cup.
Yeah, they might do one step better than last time. I mean, ultimately, but again, it's only one game, and Prithvi Shah, I think, started the same way last year, but faded up, within a couple of games. So we have to wait and see how Prithvi Shah consistently performs in the IPL. But other than him, I mean, they are really strong. They are really strong outfit. Like, half the team is still not batting. So it's a very dangerous signs for the opponents.
Exactly. Yeah, bowling wise as well. So there's nothing much to talk about DC because they're good. So let's move on to SRH, right? Sunrisers Hyderabad. I think they have a very good team, and today I was very glad to see Nabi playing. Nabi deserves a place, especially in Chennai. He deserves a place in the team. But I think they see. If you see, I can go about discussing the good and the bad part of it. The good part of it is David Warner bringing in Nabi in the 17th over. That really helped stop the momentum of KKR. And the bad part of it is they did allow Nabi to bat up the order, right? Because they had their other players like Vijay Shankar and Samad, right? Samad, right?
Yeah.
So they were all good batters. I mean, they've done really well in the past IPL. In spite of that, Nabi was promoted up.
No, no,
I think
I think Nabi was a right choice to go on that place. But I mean, he has shown his skills. He can hit long balls. So it's that's not a question. I had a feeling that Manish Pandey, even though he did well, he didn't accelerate at the right point.
yeah,
So that,
he's again falling into the trap of not finishing the game.
yeah.
He has done more than once now. Yeah.
Yeah. So even
Yeah.
whatever way, if you look at it, we couldn't find a fault with the team selection for SRH especially, and still they couldn't cross the line. So I mean, they wouldn't expect their bowling lineup to give away 187 runs, so which happened. The likes of Bhuvi and Sandeep Sharma giving so many runs, and I think Warner did. He didn't rotate correctly, I felt, because whenever the set batsmen were there, he could have rotated even more. He was just consistently going back to the same bowlers.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, yeah. So you had a point saying that Nabi went in the right order. I have a feeling that he didn't. Probably they should have gone with Samad, because they have a very good lineup later to bat. They have tested with Samad, and if he had failed, they can play up to beyond Rashid Khan. They can still play. Even Bhuvi can hit few sixes.
Yeah.
On a good day. Yeah.
No, so in my opinion, Vijay Shankar looks to be a misfit after the selection. Before the selection, I thought that is the right team selected, but like he got to bowl 1 over, and then he batted for few balls, and he was struggling really in the middle, even though he hit a 6.
Yeah, what they could have done is they could have brought in Kane Williamson, but the problem is then they will lose a bowling a bowler.
Yeah,
right?
they should have brought Kane Williamson instead of Nabi then.
Yeah, exactly. But that is where I think there was a dilemma, right? They wanted to have an all-rounder, and that is where I think today Kane Williamson didn't fit the bill, right? But I think Kane Williamson, considering their strength on the core bowlers, we always, in our preview episode, we did say that the strength of SRH lies in their bowling, right? They have their core bowlers who can do well on any given day, right? Considering that, they could have taken a risk of bringing in Williamson in place of Vijay Shankar or Nabi. I mean, they can't bring in the place of Vijay Shankar, but they can bring in the place of Nabi.
They have to swap both. They have to drop both Nabi and Vijay Shankar, and get in Kane Williamson and another spinner.
Yeah,
that's what they might have to do. But I don't know where Hyderabad goes from here on the decision, like getting Kane in or continuing with the same 11 or making one change or two changes.
No, that's a problem for them. That's a good problem, because they've taken 7 key players from overseas, and it's going to be a bit of a struggle to juggle them. So.
Yeah. And another point is Sunrisers are looking the same way like RCB, as you said. One player, if David Warner goes early, then the whole team is in shackles.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's talk about some of the stats. It's very early stages, right? So only 3 games played. Maybe we'll touch upon a couple of things, and as we go on, maybe next week we'll have more to discuss on the statistics. What we can see is the individual highest score by Shikhar Dhawan. So 85 he scored. So that's that's the biggest score we have, and he's the current orange cap holder with the 1 game bracket. And a surprise package is Harshal Patel, top wicket taker, 5 wickets in the game, and he's the top wicket taker, and hence the purple cap holder. Other than that, we had 43 sixes in the 3 games, which I think in IPL standards is normal.
Yes. The players who made the most number of sixes were Suresh Raina
And
and
Rana. Yeah, Rana and Raina. Yeah,
Rana.
two of them.
Yeah, Raina and Rana. Yes.
Yeah. So the number of wickets we have, the total number of wickets to fall in the 3 games is 38 wickets, which is again in the normal standard.
Yes, so it's going to be exciting. The first match itself went to the last ball. So that was really exciting. I was thinking that what will happen if this is super over.
Yeah.
So it would have been exciting. Okay, let us talk about the Stump Mike's performer of the week. So, Muthu, who is the Stump Mike performer of the week?
Yeah, I think the performer of the week, according to me, is Dinesh Karthik. Had a brilliant performance today, and was a quick fire 9-ball 22 runs, which ultimately made the difference between the winning and losing today.
Yeah, that was actually the need for SRH, I believe, in the last over.
Yeah,
they require about 22 runs, right? 20 odd runs.
Something, something in that range. And without that, before Dinesh Karthik came in, it was like well in balance. The scores were level. It was achievable for SRH. So that was the difference.
Correct, yes. Yeah, and he actually played very well against Pat Cummins, right?
Yes.
To make those runs. So he is definitely the Stump Mike performer of this week.
Yeah, in the week one, I think if we just talk about week one, I think team-wise, Delhi is looking really dangerous, and the other teams are still trying to settle or open up. So it's very, very less to talk about on the week one, but we will have plenty for the next week.
Yes, we have definitely plenty of things planned. We want to do more things and bring out more things about cricket. Celebrate the IPL festival, cricket festival. So let's talk soon. See you later. Bye.
Yeah.